All right. Welcome, everyone. This is the Knuckleheads podcast. My name's Andrew,
And I'm Amanda.
and this is our first episode. So, this could go really well or this could go really bad.
It's probably going
So,
to go really bad just
mhm,
because that's how we are.
yes. So, for those of you who have tuned in, thank
Well,
you.
first, yeah, thank you.
I know
Yeah,
that this is a very, uh, what's it
weird,
called? New
awkward.
thing for us, and not too many people go and randomly check out a random podcast, but and we're not previously established on anything else, so this will this probably won't see too much of the light of day, but
Yeah.
for those of you who start from the beginning, uh, it's great to
Welcome.
have.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yes. Um, so if you are on Anchor and looking at this, the description was very brief. Um, at the time of recording this, it was probably something along the lines of talking about anything. So you might be like, all right, what the heck does that mean? I mean, we put the category down as hobby because um, we are going to be. I mean, we're young. Most of our hobbies have to do with, I think, a lot of things people relate to slash enjoy,
Hmm.
such as video games, things related to YouTube, things related to social media.
Yeah.
Um, we're not very heavily political, so you don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
Um, just a lot of just random things, but maybe about food, maybe some stories about us, stories
Yeah.
in general.
A little bit of everything,
Right. Um, we aren't like we aren't going to be super uptight or strict on what we're going to talk about. It's just going to be a very relaxing and chill podcast, hopefully for all of you.
Yeah.
Um, and we're always like as we grow, if our listeners have any suggestions of what to talk about next, or if there was like something we've mentioned and like wanted to hear us go on more about, that's
Yeah.
totally, just let us know. That's
Or
totally
if you
okay.
have any questions that about us or who we are, what we do, feel free to ask.
Right. Yeah, we'll see how things go and if things gravitate towards that. But for now, it's just gonna be whatever. I mean, we have a couple of ideas in mind. Maybe we'll go through like this is like our pilot episode, but maybe if we finish going over the what this podcast will be about, maybe we will get into some stories or one of our topics, one of our ideas. Um, to just make this episode a little bit longer and give you more content to listen to. Um, yeah. Um, so and we're thinking. I mean, this is still very early. But we're thinking of maybe having guests, and we're not. When I say guests, I'm not gonna be like anyone super famous, but it
It's
might
gonna be
be
our
like,
weird friends, basically.
yeah, our friends who might have some funny stories from when we hung out or
Yeah,
just stories from their personal lives. Um, and I think those are gonna be pretty entertaining.
yeah.
Um,
We already have one person in mind who we both think is very what's the word? Entertaining, funny, an interesting character, we'll say.
if you're listening, you know who you are.
Yeah.
Wink,
We'll probably send this to him. Like
broccoli.
broccoli, yeah.
Okay. Shh. Um. Anyway, what else? Well, one thing that we want to also begin at the same time as this is potential YouTube slash Twitch um content. Like, because
Mhm.
like as I mentioned before, we like video games. So one thing that crossed our minds was possibly doing streaming. Now, still new to the whole world. Like I mean, I know what streaming is. I've watched streamers and stuff. We both do.
Mhm.
Um, it's just knowing which platform's the best for us. Um, we're we're thinking because right now this is on Anchor, which I and I'm still new to Anchor, but I'm assuming this might be on Spotify. Might have the podcast on a couple of other places too.
Mhm.
Um, YouTube, if the podcast is also on YouTube. As of right now, we don't have anything visual. Like we're on
We're
Discord.
audio. Yeah, we're basically just gonna be audio only for right now at least.
Yeah, we hope if this does take off and that we continue to do it, that we will eventually have like a little setup. Maybe have some cameras. Um,
Yeah. Or we could just
and
wear masks like that one guy you like.
oh yeah, yeah. The one podcast I watch, if anyone knows the Misfits podcast, pretty popular. One of the I don't want to say
One of the
characters.
characters.
I mean, he has a persona for YouTube,
Yeah,
but
most people
he
do.
himself, he's a pretty cool guy. But
Yeah,
the YouTuber's name is Swagger Souls, and he doesn't want to
that's
reveal his face. And they started out audio only, and I don't remember how far into the podcast it was. Maybe almost a year. They went on YouTube, and he doesn't want to show his face, so he wears a mask. There's a better term for it because he wears the chainmail, and
yeah.
I
Do you
can't
think
say the
like
word.
do you think like when he goes out to parties and stuff, he like wears the mask too, or whatever
So
he calls it? But
I haven't listened to the podcast in a couple weeks for some reason. Like I
Mhm.
took a break from it, but from the stories that they go have gone over in the podcast, yes, he goes
Oh,
out in
really?
public with it.
See,
There,
he's wearing a mask before it was cool.
yeah, but this thing goes all the way around his head too.
That's an advanced mask. We're
But
all
it's
gonna be wearing
funny.
those soon. Just a
It's
full on
funny.
like astronaut helmet.
Yeah, well, he wears the medieval helmet.
Even more
It's like this
badass.
big metal thing. Yeah, I mean, because they travel,
Mhm.
so sometimes it becomes like a security issue, and he has to take it off.
So he like wears it to the airport and stuff then.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm not an expert on what they
Yeah.
have done. I remember sometimes, yeah, when going through customs, he has to take it off. But I think if he
Right.
has the mask on, I think they let him keep it on. But sometimes, they go to TwitchCon or these other events, and there was a few times where the guys told him he has to take everything off, and he just kind of like hoped that no one would recognize him. But like,
But
I
like,
think he,
isn't the whole point wearing the mask is so people won't know him? So he could just be like a random person walking
yeah,
around.
but security thinks like it could be like a terrorist or
No,
something.
that I understand, but like if like let's say he were to just like walk up and be like, "Hey, I'm here for the convention." Like I don't think anyone would really know him since he's just known for wearing the mask.
Oh, well, I mean, the fan people would know. I mean, they get recognized all the time, especially him himself. I remember I showed you the clip,
Mhm.
one of the clips I like about him. He has kind of a very distinct voice.
Oh,
It's
okay. Yeah,
people are able to recognize
that's
because
true.
like they started out trolling people in CS:GO, and they had a hard time um what's it called? Continuing to do that because
Yeah.
they every lobby they started going and people started recognizing them and started like fucking
Yeah.
around, and it just ruined it because the premises of their content was to fuck with people. But
Yeah.
then when everyone knows who they are, they're just kind of playing along, or it's just not a genuine reaction anymore, and then it's just ruined. Or
The
people
yeah.
purposely say shit to get them in trouble, and then it's like they can't use any of the footage that they got.
Mm. Those are like always the best videos though. Like there's this one person who I cannot remember the name of for like if my life depended on it, but he did kind of like the same thing but for GTA. And he would use like a clown voice and it was so funny and he would get all like what they call like the squeakers and he would just annoy them so much and they would like scream and cry and I'd be like that's shit's so
Yeah, that sucks because it's a very distinct voice, so then
yeah.
he's
I wish
recognizable.
I wish I could remember the name because I was like I would laugh so hard but every now and then I think he would change it up but it was mainly like a clown voice so
It's funny that you say squeakers. I remember back when I
squeakers.
watched YouTube more. I watched a lot of Call of Duty trolling channels, and it
Mm.
was like the same thing. They called the
It's the
kids
squeakers.
squeakers.
Yeah.
I haven't heard that word in so long though. Like
Squeak.
that goes back to like 2010, 2012.
Oh yeah, the
I mean, I was a squeaker back then.
aren't we all though?
Yeah, but it's different since you're a girl. For a guy, it's
I used to have a high pitched voice, but that's true because boys they have like the little voice cracks and they go through their puberty.
I still have voice cracks.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, that's gonna be a common thing on this. You're gonna hear me voice crack.
We'll have to make a compilation. I can't speak and you squeak.
Damn,
uh,
that could be our catchphrase.
yeah, she can't speak and you squeak. Nice squeak, something like that.
Already you've
I,
messed it
I
up.
know. Oh,
You can't
great.
speak. I think that's just it. You can't speak.
Yeah, maybe. I can't think either. My brain just doesn't like understand what I'm trying to say or think. Like, like I have an idea of what I want to say, but like my brain can't just
It's
like
happening right now.
exactly. My brain can't put the words together. Oh
Uh,
my god! I'm probably gonna get that checked out. To be honest, I don't think that's good.
for those of you listening,
I'm
something that
sorry.
um I have with Mandy here is
Oh
I have
no!
something called Mandy quotes,
Oh no!
and it's basically going off of what she's saying, and all the time. It's not every time because I can't always catch it, and I don't always remember to write it down. But of when she says like she
Stupid
has her
shit.
flubbers or whatnot. And there's some interesting ones. We're not gonna
That's
share
a
any
video.
right now, but if we get
Yeah.
enough support about it, maybe in the future we'll go through that list. I
Yeah.
on our Discord server, I have a whole channel dedicated to it.
I we need some support before I put myself through that much embarrassment.
You'll do that on your own by being on this.
That's true. I mean, look at the past 5 minutes.
And
I
for
just
those of you who check out us
I'm
streaming or YouTube
yeah.
and watch her play any games, she'll make an ass of herself there too.
Oh yeah. And just for the record, we both play very different kinds of games.
Right.
um
We could
yeah.
describe that. You could go first.
So basically, uh I like to play very what most
She
people like
calls
to call.
herself a gamer, but listen
Okay,
to this.
listen. I classify a gamer as someone who plays games, okay? I'm not saying like I'm like a pro gamer. I ain't saying like I'm
So
like
does
the
that mean if
best.
you play board games, you're a gamer?
Hell yeah. You're a bored gamer though. No, sorry. That's a
She
tickle
just
in
had a
my
hairball.
throat. It's all the cat hair.
First the
Uh,
toilet, now this.
Shut up! We don't talk about that. Um, but I play more childish games, I guess. I like the good old classic Roblox. Stop laughing at me. You play with me.
I've been laughing the whole time, just trying to keep it silent, but it came out.
My favorite game is what they call the Wizard 101.
The
Um,
Wizard 101? That
they
was just Wizard
no,
101.
now it's the Wizard 101.
Damn,
Occasionally,
it
I
went through
play
many name changes. It was Wizard 101, Wizards 101, now The Wizard
the
101.
Wizard 101. Sometimes I'll even play the Pirate 101. Um, so yeah, occasionally, and I mean very, very occasionally, we'll play Call of Duty together. And
Well, that just started, though.
yeah, that just started recently. By no means am I good. So if you want to see decent gameplay, go check out him playing. If you want to see very pathetic gameplay and you feel like making fun of me, then that's okay too, because I understand.
Well,
And yeah.
if we stream, the only thing we haven't discussed is if we're streaming, let's say we're playing Call of Duty as an
Hmm.
example, um, there's one account,
That's true.
and if we're playing together, only one of us can stream. So
Well, can't
People
we
can
like?
only
I
see
don't
one
know.
of our point of views.
That's true. I thought we could maybe split screen, but I don't know any of that stuff. So, yeah.
You can only split screen if you're playing on the same machine, and usually
Mm,
split screen is usually a console thing.
gotcha.
Um,
We'll
we
figure it out.
we don't really have any of the new consoles. You have your PS4, but um, the newer games aren't being made for that anymore. I
Yeah.
think Cold War's on there, but
I mean,
it's
maybe
not
what we
good.
can do is one of us can stream, and then if we do decide to like upload it to like YouTube or something, we can record both of our screens and then just like
Well, I was gonna say, like, if I streamed it, you could record, and because when I'm done streaming, I think I've never done it, but I think I get the option to download it, like, or
yeah, I
save
would
it.
think so because
So then
people
I could
upload.
download it, edit it, and then like you give me your
Yeah,
recording, edit it, and piece it together.
yeah. We'll figure it out though. Oh no, oh no, I got to sneeze. Ah, hold it in. No, I'm not sneezing. I'm not sneezing. I already made a fool of myself. I am not sneezing.
I could always cut it out, but
You won't. You
yeah.
wouldn't.
Um.
uh, yeah. But yeah,
So yes.
I was just gonna say we'll
Do
figure
you
it
have
out.
more games you were gonna say?
Oh no.
You didn't mention one more game.
I mean, oh no,
The other baby game.
no, we're not mentioning that one.
Why not?
No.
It's what started your YouTube career.
So did my. Oh, Minecraft.
No. I
Oh,
guess. I mean, yeah, but I guess that's not the one I'm thinking of. Didn't start your career, but it's on there if anyone ever finds it.
oh, I hope not. Those are some rage videos on there. But I
Yeah,
mentioned Roblox.
yeah, Roblox. There we go. Finally, you said it.
I said it before.
Did you?
Yeah.
I thought you said.
You
Oh,
never listen to me.
I thought you said something else as your first
No.
game.
Well,
I just remember.
I said the Pirate 101, the Wizard 101, and Roblox. And then
Okay, never mind.
occasional I'll also play the good horror games. I want to play Outlast and Evil
Good
Within.
horror games. Plays 2 episodes of Outlast and it's done.
No, okay. I finished the first game technically. I just haven't played it in a while. And then when I got it
You
on,
didn't finish recording it though.
well, no, because I got lazy and nobody watched, and then I realized I couldn't read. So I was just embarrassing myself more trying to read like the little prompts on the screen or like the story, like the handwritten notes. So I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna do this anymore. I'm just gonna sit in my bed and cry and play.
Nice. People
Yeah.
would like to see you sit in your bed, cry, and play.
I would, you know how many people actually like on Twitch will literally stream all night and sleep, and they get thousands of dollars for it.
Yeah, I
Like
found the
I could
clip.
do that.
I forgot his name. I found the clip of when he was sleeping and he
Oh,
made it
the
on purpose
Alexa.
so that people would send donations to scare him or whatever.
Yes, there's this one where it was like he had an Alexa or she, I forgot who it was. They're like, Alexa, what's my address? And then it
Oh
said,
yeah,
and
it
the
was a
guy woke up and
guy.
he was like, no.
It was the same guy.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
I love that. And then there's, well, I can never those hot tub girls.
I don't know what
They
you're
they
talking about.
So on Twitch, and I'm sure a lot of people know what I'm talking about. There's these. I believe it's mainly girls, but I don't know. I mean,
Do
guys
you
could do it
think?
too. I've only ever heard about like girls doing it. So, but anyway, people will go into their like houses. They'll be in their rooms, and they'll just be like in like a little skimpy bikini and be in a hot tub and just like take donations and just sit there and like ride inflatables and stuff. And I'm like, damn, I wish I could do that. But they make some good money from that, and props to them.
I mean, you get a lot of people that want to watch that.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I think because I don't know. The thing is, I never really like thought of putting something on like on Twitch like that because when I hear Twitch, I think of gaming.
Yeah, well, I
Right?
mean, for the most part, but some people stream whatever.
Yeah, I
Um,
mean, good for them. Get that money.
we keep straying away from
I
something
know.
I wanted to say, but with the whole streaming thing, we don't really know if we're gonna use Twitch or YouTube or both.
Yeah.
Um, we'll just see how it goes. Um, because we might be using YouTube for clips and whatnot, it might be easy just to keep everything on YouTube.
Mhm.
Um, but we're probably gonna talk it over. Um, I mean, it doesn't really matter too much to us. Um,
Yeah.
we could probably stream it on Twitch, download it, and then put the clips on YouTube. Um,
Yeah. Because some people might not be able to make it for like a
we could
live
also
streaming.
we could re-upload the entire stream on YouTube, and then
Mhm.
also I could go through that stream and then make like a
Clips.
highlights video
Yeah.
from that stream and also post it on YouTube
Mhm.
and just keep the live streams on Twitch.
Yeah.
But if more people rather us live stream on YouTube, then we'll just keep it all on YouTube.
Well, yeah, we'll
Um,
figure it out as time goes by.
yeah. The streaming, we don't have I know some people might like a schedule. We're not really too sure. We might get a schedule depending on how successful and how often we have something to play. I mean,
Yeah.
so like some of the games I like to play are more of the first person shooter, like we as mentioned Call of Duty. Um I actually got her to get Halo Infinite with me. We played a couple games of that. It was kind of fun.
I got bored.
Um you got yeah, but I think you have to give it
I think I
another
was getting
try.
more frustrated.
I mean, it's still I think it'll be fun to play, but if she has the patience to play some of those games,
But you see, I
streaming
I think most people don't want me to have patience though. I think they want to see me have a mental breakdown. These people want me to see me cry and scream and rage. Because that's more
yeah,
entertaining.
I
And I'll
mean,
do it.
yes, but what I'm trying to my point was like as long as you are willing to get on and play with me.
Oh,
That's what I'm trying to say. I'm sure whatever happens will be entertaining because of how
yeah.
you play, but
Oh,
um
yeah.
I'm trying to say if you have the willpower when I ask you, "Hey, let's stream Call of Duty together," or "Hey, let's play Halo together,"
Yeah.
and you say yes, um, frick, now I forgot what I was trying to say because you cut me off.
I'm sorry. You should be used to that by now. People are gonna get so annoyed that I always cut you off.
Yeah, me too. I don't remember what I was saying,
It's okay.
but basically, if we're on, oh, I was saying that if we play games like that, uh, we could possibly have a better schedule because we don't have as many like co-op games to play. We
Mhm.
have one in mind that we want to play. I know it was popular this past year. It Takes Two, and she was skeptical to play it at first, but I got it. And we actually did a playthrough just on our own,
Mhm.
like a few like in the summer, I think.
Yes.
Um, and I really enjoyed it.
We
So
had a
we're
good
gonna
moment.
play it again,
Yeah.
and we're gonna switch characters. So
Yes.
I forgot,
I
I
played as
forgot,
the girl.
I forgot both of their names. But yeah, she played as a girl, I played as the guy, and now we're gonna switch roles.
Yeah. That'll be
Um, so that'll be fun. Um, so unfortunately, it won't be like super genuine, but it will be funny because I remember there were parts that were like a little interesting or funny and chaotic. So when we
yeah.
get reminded of them, we're just gonna be like freaking out probably. Um,
Also, don't expect us to get every single little secret. We're gonna try,
oh
but
yeah, I mean, I'm
I mean,
not I'm not
yeah.
the best with finding secrets. I mean, well, I guess my problem is I grew up playing multiplayer games and I never really played story games.
Yeah.
And so because of that, especially since I mostly played Call of Duty or like Mario Kart or things like that, I always went guns blazing, I like head first into things.
Mhm.
So when there's games where there's like hidden things or collectibles,
Yeah.
like usually miss them.
Mhm.
Lately, when I've been trying to play more of these single player games, I've actually been trying to look for some of the stuff. Um,
Yeah.
so I've
Well,
gotten better, but
yeah.
initially I just had a habit of just not really caring, and then now I kind of care. Like I'm
The,
trying to get better at that.
yeah, the problem is sometimes it could be very tedious and annoying because like especially if you remember with Until Dawn, I don't know if anyone listening has ever played it, there's the totems. However, there's I'm trying not to like give spoilers away just in case, but there's one place where you can either go to the left or you can go like straight and follow everyone else, and if you don't like go the correct way, you completely miss a totem. And it's like you would never know unless you go over there. But
Yeah,
it's like one of those things where unless you know it's there or like, unless you just happen to pick the right choice, sometimes you just can't get everything in the first try,
yeah,
you know?
that's impossible.
Especially with like Until Dawn, because in those kinds of games evolve around secrets and trying to piece together the story, what's going on. So sometimes it could be annoying too because if you don't get everything, you won't exactly understand everything too. So yeah.
Right. I mean, that happened to well, this is not the same. Like with Until
Mhm.
Dawn, you just said you needed it for the story. For the one game where I tried and then I guess I kind of gave up, and this was more because it was horror, was with Resident Evil 2, the remake. They were like the little raccoon town statues.
Yeah,
I remember I found one by accident. I had no idea it was in the game. I think I only got like 2 or 3 of them, but
yeah.
because I was shitting my pants half the time playing that game,
Little
I
pussy.
just I just
Sorry.
never I kind of forgot about them. And then when I started Resident Evil 3 Remastered and I saw one of them, I think I got like 1 or 2, and then I haven't played the game in months.
Yeah,
Um so I'm thinking of like restarting that game and possibly streaming it or making
yeah.
YouTube videos out of it if anyone wants to watch me play.
Mhm.
Um I I have beat the Resident Evil 2 playing as Leon and Claire.
Yeah,
So this one I started off as the main character, that's the woman this time. I
yeah.
don't remember her name. And I like
Claire?
the beginning, huh?
Was it Claire or no?
No, that Claire
What
was in the
the
Resident Evil
other one?
2.
Right. So many.
Yeah, this one's different. And then you meet Carlos. Carlos is the other guy you get to play as.
Yes.
Um,
Oh, sorry. Sally was being fat, so I picked her up.
damn.
Sally's my cat, by the way. I'm not picking up like a random baby, calling her fat. That'd be weird.
Okay.
Um, sorry, but one thing we do gotta finish, Mister, is Cuphead.
I was gonna bring that up
Oh, were
next.
you
That's another
okay?
game. So I was gonna get back on track on games that we can
Yeah,
play together because we were mentioning It Takes Two.
yeah.
Cuphead. I I don't know if we should start from the beginning again,
I
so
think we
everyone can
should.
see our frustrations.
Yes, yes,
Okay. I have to relearn the controls. I gotta put in my controller and everything.
yes.
Um, and yeah, so I forgot where. I think we just got past the one where we were on the airplanes for the first time.
I don't even remember.
Cause
It's
you
just
kept dying on it, so I
yeah.
remember I had to finish it.
Oh my god, yes, I remember that one. That was so annoying. Where she kept
I
changing it to all the astrological signs and
Yeah,
that kind of
I don't know
stuff.
why I didn't find that one that bad. It was the
Oh,
one
I hated
before it
it
that I struggled with the lily
with
pads.
the lily pad.
Like at the end, there were
Oh, with
lily pads.
the two frogs.
No, well,
Oh,
it was part of that, I think.
well, like at the end where you had to like hit the casino thing.
No, but it wasn't. That was one of the bosses, but that wasn't
Yeah,
the one I'm talking about.
the lily
That
pad.
one was a pain in the ass as well, but we eventually got the hang of it.
Well, you did. I died. I didn't
I don't think
complete a
I finished
single
that
one.
one. Did I
I
finish that one
yeah,
for?
I did not complete a single one. I got close and then I would die. Um,
There was one. Remember the one when we were running through the jungle?
yeah. Welcome
That
to
one
the
we took a while
jungle.
on, and it was at the end where you had to make a leap for it.
Oh
But you
yeah.
had to kill the boss while on these lily pads, and
Yes.
they
Oh, so
if
that
you're
was
on
in
the lily
the
pad for too long, it would go away, and I remember, like, I kept messing like, I was able to get to that point,
yeah.
but I wasn't able to stay alive there, and
That
then
was like one of
one
the
time, you finally stayed alive with me, and it was enough, so I just kinda sacrificed myself because I was like, "I'm not staying alive," but you were able to stay alive long enough to finish him
really.
off.
That was like one of the running ones, though. That wasn't like an actual
Yeah,
like okay.
but it was
Alright.
still a
That's
pain
where I
in
was
the ass.
that's where I was confused. I was like, I don't remember a boss with lily
And
pads.
don't get mad at us, but we might not make the right choices with the upgrades.
Oh, with like the little yeah.
Yeah, with the shooters. I think we had to
Yeah.
play around with that a little bit too.
My favorite thing though from that game is the parries and the little ghost.
Yeah,
That's
I
fun.
didn't understand the parry mechanism at
You have to
first.
jump on the little pink balls.
Right. I still mess it up.
Oh no, that's why it's my job. You survive, I do the parries. So a
We'll
great
try.
team.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun. There are more games that we need to play together.
Yeah, but we'll
Um,
probably discuss that more.
hopefully,
Yeah.
yeah, hopefully more co-op than multiplayer. Like I think Call of
Wait, what?
Duty would get boring to
Hopefully
watch.
more. Wait, you said hopefully more co-op than multiplayer. Did you mean single player?
No, co-op is like where like you and I play with each other,
Isn't that?
and I'm saying like for example, Cuphead's a co-op game, right? It's just me and you,
Mm-hmm.
and then there's multiplayer like Call of Duty where it's me, you, and
Oh,
some
it's like
random
one.
people on our team.
Okay, okay. I see. I see.
I mean, I don't know how interesting that might be because those kind of games like Call of Duty, Valorant, even though
Yeah.
they're fun, they get oh yeah, we have Overwatch too.
Oh yeah, I
You
forgot I
got
got that.
Overwatch. So
Yeah.
I know Overwatch is not a new game, but she's never played. She
Nope.
got it because it was on sale. Um, I played it a few times. I was getting really into it at one point, and then I stopped. But
Mm-hmm.
she wants to play it, so we'll play it together. She'll see how toxic it is, and probably
Oh
give it
yeah.
up.
And then someone will probably make me cry.
Yes. That's why we turn off chat and we just try to have fun. Like I know when you play competitive, you kind of want to avoid doing that so you could talk to your team, but some people are just real assholes.
Yeah.
So it's not even worth it. Um, all right. I mean, I think that's enough talk about that. We
Yeah.
kind of get the idea.
We kind of trailed off in the many different directions,
I
but
mean, we kind of hit some of the other topics we were talking about, like other platforms. Um,
yeah.
we mentioned about the schedule. We'll try to have a
Mhm.
schedule, but it's not guaranteed because, as mentioned before, when I said uploading to YouTube, like I would edit the videos.
Yeah.
Um, That's true, like, we're not gonna have at least right now because 'cause we're just starting out, we're not making any money or anything off this,
Yeah. It's just for fun.
yeah, we're we don't have an editor, so I would probably be the one editing the videos,
Yes.
um, if we were cutting like, I know, like, for stream highlights, it's not too bad, but I do wanna try I'm not the best at it, but I do wanna try to add some effects and whatnot if I can,
Mhm.
um, but
You
yeah,
used to
I'll
be
try.
such a pro gamer.
Yeah, I do have a YouTube channel. Very, very basic stuff, not really good at all. And whatever I consider, because like I try to do highlight videos of League of Legends, and they weren't really good highlights, or at least some of them. I would just
Yeah.
play one or two games. Like the proper way would have been for me to play a lot of games with that champion, get a lot of recordings, and then piece it all together. But I was lazy. I would play one, maybe two games, and then just take the highlights from the game and then post it. And even
Yeah.
if the highlights weren't that great, I would still post it. So some of them were just really bad. But there were times where I got a lot of really nice plays, I feel.
I don't
But
know. I don't play it.
yeah, but it's not really my best editing work. I towards the end of me doing that YouTube channel, like all the videos are still public, and maybe maybe from these streams, I will. I don't know if I'll ever upload it to again. Maybe everything will just be on this channel.
Yeah.
But at the end of that channel, I uploaded some CS:GO videos, and that's when I started experimenting a little bit more with my video editing skills. Wasn't the best, but I tried doing a few subtitles. I tried doing some pan zooms at quote unquote comedic
Mhm.
moments. Wasn't really
Yeah.
the best, but I feel like those last few CS:GO videos, like it was supposed to be my attempt at like a video series, and it was gonna be
Mhm.
Road to Global. I was doing pretty well actually. I was like winning all those games. Like I mentioned with League of Legends, I would just go in, record, and then post. So
Yeah.
it so happened to be those. I think it was 3 or 4 videos. I happened to win 4 back-to-back games, and I recorded all of them.
Sorry.
Did you sneeze? I barely heard it.
Yeah, I did. I moved my mic
Bless you.
away, but I don't know if
It's
that picked
okay, I
up.
heard some wind.
Okay.
Um, one last thing we'll talk about, and
That'll be it for today.
yeah, maybe we'll try to wrap it up because I think we've been going for like a half hour. Um, is we we have a lot of ideas. We don't know how we're gonna incorporate them, but
Mhm.
we don't want to just be talking and talking and talking and talking and not really doing anything else. Like sometimes that's what people want, and that's great. Like we don't have a problem just going back and forth
Yeah.
talking about anything. But maybe if we want to get a little bit more creative, add maybe segments or skits or something like that. What kind of skits or segments? I don't really know, but maybe as we,
We
I'm
can
assuming like
recreate
as
the Mandy quotes. That's what we can do.
I mean, yes, but we already have Mandy quotes, and I don't want to reveal them just yet. I
Yeah, I
want to
know.
know that people want to see them. Um, but like as we build a community, I'm hoping like we're gonna start creating our own memes and inside jokes,
Yes.
and that can cause us to have more segments.
And then we also have to come up with a nickname for the people who actually watch us, if anyone does.
Yeah, well, we will figure that out as time goes on. I'm sure like
Yes.
it'll be like a spur of the moment thing where like we'll sarcastically make fun of the viewers and then like say
Yeah.
some word that just will end up sticking. That'd
Yes.
be funny. Um oh, and one other thing, like we're not I mean, you probably could tell by some of the language we've already said, but we're not really uh I guess family friendly or child friendly. So,
Mainly me. I think I've been the one cursing all this time.
I said the F word a few times.
Did
Like
you?
I'm not gonna be scum and say curse a bunch.
Uh-huh.
Um we're gonna try to filter a little bit, but if it slips, it slips. Like
Yeah.
I don't want to restrict what I say. I feel like I know I said we're not political, but I just feel like there are some people that are a little too sensitive. Like I get it. I get it
Yeah.
to an
Don't
extent.
don't let's don't get into this because I got a lot of opinions about it, but I ain't gonna say anything. So.
I was just gonna say I know to an extent, of course, that
Mhm.
people should be careful what they say. But when it
Mhm.
comes to YouTube, because for example, I know what YouTube in recent years, the whole demonetization,
Yeah.
with people saying like cursing and whatnot, and they lose all that money.
I think
I
it's
don't
like
want to
you
feel
can't.
like I have to
Yeah.
restrict who I am when I'm talking. I get it if I was being like overly prejudiced and racist and things
Mhm.
like that. Like, of course, like yes, I don't deserve to make money on anything that I say that's like that,
Yes.
or anybody doesn't deserve that. But if I'm making a joke and I say fuck or ass or
Yeah.
shit, like, like I don't think that's a big
Fuck,
deal.
baby, fuck. If anyone knows what that's from,
Okay,
then
shut the fuck up.
okay. Uh, mm. Last thing I want to say though, real quick, is I love drama. I don't like being in drama, but I
You
love
are
drama.
drama.
No, I like talking about drama, and he doesn't give a shit about it. But
No, that's not true.
well, certain people you don't care about. However, I am going to be talking some drama. Not always, not a lot, but every now and then when something juicy comes up. But you may not agree with my opinions. That's fine. But I'm not gonna say everything I say is completely factual. So, take it as if like I'm talking to you as a friend. Be like, "Oh my god, did you hear Jenny did this?" Whoa. But
Shut up. Um, and continuing off of the way we talk, we are pretty sarcastic.
yes,
Um, so don't take when cursing or making fun of each other.
don't
Don't
take it
think
seriously.
yeah. Don't take it to heart.
Like I always said,
We
"Shut
might
up,
say
bitch."
some inappropriate jokes,
Mhm.
maybe some sexual inappropriate jokes.
Yes.
So be cautious of that. So
Also, I don't know if we mentioned this, but we've been together for like almost 3 years now. So,
I don't know who the fuck you are.
damn.
She's my
I
sister.
oh.
I just learned this.
I was like, I wasn't aware, but
Yeah, my
okay.
mom adopted you yesterday.
Oh, did she? So
Yeah.
I don't think she wants me.
Come here, stepsister.
Save it for the P Hub.
No.
That's how we'll get our money. We'll just join that.
Speak for yourself.
But I need a partner. Or I guess I don't technically.
You have
Anyways,
Sally.
ooh, two pussies.
Ooh.
Actually, I technically have four, so.
All right, so I think that's a good note to end this.
Yes.
Um, and if this does go on YouTube, I probably should have mentioned it earlier. It will unfortunately just be probably a picture of our logo or
Yes.
something. Um,
You don't get a
like I
face
said
reveal yet.
before, we're doing this through Discord, and we do hope to have a setup, like at a table at some point, and maybe
Yeah.
have cameras on if we're ready to do that. And
You just have to earn that privilege. You gotta earn our face reveal.
that would make doing skits a little bit easier because we could like
Well, yeah.
perform something or whatever. Or it sometimes doing hand gestures or making faces make makes it funnier than
Yeah.
just hearing us talk. We gotta try to be comedically funny with
I
just
am funny. What are you talking about?
no, you're not.
Would be funny looking.
Yeah, but they can't see you, so
Shit. There goes all my personality.
that's what I'm talking about. They can't see you. They have nothing to laugh at
You
except whatever you say. Like,
can laugh at
I
my
mean, just
snort.
look. Some Mandy quotes will come out of these podcasts,
Oh,
which will
yes.
be great. So some of you will be witness to what she says, and it will
Mhm.
go down in history with the rest of them.
Yep. Well, yeah.
Um, I don't think there's anything else to talk about.
Yeah, I think that's good for our first little segment, I guess, or podcast.
Yeah, I might have to replace her soon, though.
Wow.
I'm kidding.
You can't replace me because I'm
If I can't replace
irreplaceable.
her, I gotta be her.
Damn, nobody wants to be me. And I
I'll
don't even
just.
want to be me.
It'll be like Jack and Jill. I'll switch personalities.
You'll play both of us.
Mhm. You just watch from the sideline. Like, how did
Damn.
I do?
Eh.
You gotta make more flubbers.
Wait, excuse me. It's blubber, not flubber.
No, I'm saying flubber
Oh,
like I said it earlier when like making a mistake when you're talking.
that's a fender bender.
Okay. I think that's it for this.
Okay.
Um, anything else you want to say?
Thank you for making it this far if you've made it this far. And I'm sorry that you subjected yourself to this and you will never get this time back. But thank you.
Yeah, hopefully whatever you're doing right now, cooking, in the car, um,
Contemplating your life choices.
jerking off. Hopefully this was
Jerking
soothing and
off.
relaxing.
Wait, what?
That's it. This has been the Knuckleheads podcast, and hopefully you stick around for our future episodes.
Yes. Good
All right.
luck
Yeah. Good luck listening to this beautiful
to me.
couple.
Yes.
No, just to her.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Bye.